I did just check the stats there, John, and NAVİ currently in 23rd. Take it back. It's not looking like a stronger team. I mean, at least from this game that I'm watching right now, it does seem a little bit more on track. With this circle, though, on the southwest side, it works out really well for them, just because of how quickly they're able to rotate down from a difficult position at first, now into a nice position on this southwest side, because no team would be holding it. This would be really a miss if someone was down here in the first place.
And I'll tell you what, Blank, NAVİ, they really wanted that clout back, right? KLAS Digital Athletics, they said, guys, come on. You aren't EMEA champions. We're EMEA champions.
Stop pretending.
You've been at the top of the table. We haven't, okay? It's our time. You guys can take a back seat. We're going to be bulldozing the rest of this fight. And in the meantime, Kanina Power have also gone down. So now it's just Futbolist for them to sweep out the way. But RRQ getting crashed on towards by Zeus, holding it out for now. But Ernie has been felled. On the outside, the nades start to ring in towards the warehouse, but they're out in the open fields and there's plenty of people looking their way. This is such a dangerous spot for them as they continue to try and push forwards, but it's A1 to play spoiler to the backup as Ernie should get rezzed.
RQ is so central right now. This warehouse doesn't give them a lot of visibility outwards, and it's really up to our teams to crash onto the outside, and they can maybe peek out now and again. So it's defensible, but you really don't have a lot of like strong attack in you, because you can't keep peeking out and taking shots at people. You just have to hold this position and hope to God that teams around you crash upon one another and kind of like, you know, soften each other up beforehand.
And that's the thing, right? A1, they have a sort of a symbiotic relationship here. There's a bit of give and take between these two squads. The oversight for A1 is phenomenal. And RRQ obviously just providing that shroud of safety because they know they're not going to try and push out from there just yet. So it's actually a pretty indomitable central position here.
100%, John. I completely agree with you. This works out hugely well. And you can see that Futbolist are trying to take shots onto A1, which stops A1 from doing too much harm onto RRQ. And RRQ, like I say, happy just to let A1 kind of be the guard dogs outside for them whilst they hide in their bunker, their safe house.
Although NAVİ may be looking to push in just a little bit, but they send up north. They did get a knock onto the Abrupt Slayers earlier, so now they cross the road and they want to go aggressive.
This is exactly what we're seeing from them. They like to clear their angles. They know that towards the south side, that's clear. If they can get rid of the players towards the northwest now, they'll be in a much happier spot.
Oh, wow.
And damn, there it is. Almost instant.
They just sent for and wiped the Abrupt Slayers who were engaged in a fight, and they are not going to stop there. That is a hell of a shift, by the way, Blank, all the way out to the east, but NAVİ continue on their sweep. They're putting the pressure on Execute. They should know that there's a couple of knocks coming through from earlier into this fight. Oh, what a beautiful nade. And it's Fameboys who goes down as well. Might have to, just escapes from the fire there, crawling right around the edge. Another smoke being dropped in by Its Fate. This is a very, very strong player. We saw him do wonders earlier today, but he pops up and looks to repeat that performance. Matic not quite able to hit the deck, but from atop the hill, there is a refrag. It's Tixi on that forward position, and now just Zute remains.
Great stuff from Tixi there, but NAVİ had to make the immediate decision. When that circle pops on, hard shift over to the east side, they're like, okay, we have to clear all the teams on the north as we make this rotation towards the northeast and try and insert ourselves on the top. That's really all they can do here. Try and get as many kills as possible on board. They've already got 9. If they can confirm Fameboys, that'll be 10. Already, it's looking like a good match for them.
Oh, nade in from Tixi. He's got a buggy as well, so he can get away from this blue. Oh, I think he spotted Fameboys on the crawl. Zute behind the smoke. I'm pretty sure he knows his position. Got a tag as well, which means that the damage is there. Zute just fully stimmed now. 2 first aids. Spots NAVİ on the ridgeline rotating away and starts to pop 1. A hell of a run ahead of him though, Blank, and I don't know how long he's going to last at zone 5. NAVİ now crashing.
Meku, you are insane! The fact that he made it at the top, but he's provided so much information to his team. They know that 2 teams are fighting here, and potentially there's a really big party coming through from the rest of NAVİ.
They're going to continue on their crash. That's Alpha 7 eliminated. Old Boy now leading the charge on towards Team Secret. Will spot a player, Rex, cooking a nade in his hand and gets cut down for it. Old Boy leads the charge, drops a smoke, no, thinks better of it, nade over the top towards the rest of Team Secret, delays it and just bobbles the nade, gets a little bit of damage and zones them off Rex. A push aggressively yet again. This is the NAVİ that we wanted to see, Blank. They are starting to stand up here.
Great molly there coming through from Team Secret to stop Na'Vi from pushing further, to get into that nade range where he can start to hit some nice chunks of damage onto them. But Na'Vi, they want to clear this fight. It's exactly what I was talking about. They're going to clear it to the northeast. If they can take this ridge side away from Team Secret, they'll be in great stead. Currently, it is a 3v3, so they are even right now.
Call them the janitors. They've got 12 kills. They're sweeping everyone out of the way.
One more hit.
Yuhai as well, looking to go down, but no, he trades it back. Tixi, oh boy, and suddenly Na'Vi are on the back foot. They've got 12 kills, but maybe they've bitten off more than they can chew with Team Secret. A single nade might do it, but they spread out. Okay. Rex falls. Matic holding strong for now. Na'Vi, that's their last player standing, and very, very low. The rest of them go out wide. Yuhai falls. Matic low as well, and now look to your left. There's one player left standing, and it's Cosmos to come in for the third party. Na'Vi might have just been saved.
They need to get that last knock on there. Matic is able to get the heal off. He could go for a res here. He is going to go for it. But slowly but surely, Team Secret, they're getting players back up. Yuhai on the floor, but soon to be resurrected.
Very, very low HP. Wonder if they have a nade. Oh, looks like a forwards nade from Team Secret is there. Matic high positions, goes out wide, will spot out Yuhai, spraying around. The Uaz as well, but it's burnt out, and Matic gets burnt down there. The sprayer bullets lands, and now it's just old boy atop the hill. Looks for one, will be able to find it. Goes for more, finds two, but it's not going to happen. Team Secret finally stops the death run from Na'Vi.
Na'Vi, though, ending that game with 13 points. What a massive match that was, just in terms of kill points. And they almost took down Team Secret. But it's Yuhai, curly-haired John Wick, able to make this happen in the end with a sliver of HP remaining. You saw his face, so determined, sheer focus and will.
Baba Yaga incarnate. Let's see what more they can do now. They have to heal up and regroup, but Futbolist, they've got themselves a pretty decent 3-stack over in the zone. RRQ across the way, and now A1 have to move across open fields under the watchful gaze of Solke.
Futbolist in a perfect position here within the circle itself, but RRQ, again, found a new spot here in the Harry Potter Tower, and they are just holding it down. They are really protected by the ridge side on their left too. Towards the north is Team Secret, though, who could try and leapfrog and take the position, but damn, they will have used a lot of utility, a lot of heals on that previous fight.
We've been focusing a lot on the northwestern edge, but the exit from Pachinki has been as chaotic as ever. They've had to leave, they've had to try and escape, find any sort of opening they can, and Futbolist now playing spoiler to anyone who pokes their head out.
A1 trying to make their way into the circle, just crawling it up. Futbolist with this fantastic oversight on this building just outside of Pachinki. This is a really damn good spot. And with it being a 3-tiered building, it's very, very hard to crash into.
Can be tricky. A1 still trying to crawl across open ground. Using those smokes actually really effectively there. We saw Sinister just cross that final gap to make it behind the hay bale. Hoping against hope that he doesn't get spotted out, but it's actually gonna get cut down there. BİGETRON across the way though, chiming back in. And plenty of knocks flying back and forth.
Yeah, Futbolists take one hit after they do end up clearing out. The boys from A1 and Ryzen, okay, just straight over the top, shoots Cray down from Leeds United team. Shots are coming back. Ernie takes down Micro Boy.
Going back and forth between the buildings. Next shift on the north side of the road. Futbolist, BİGETRON and 4 Angry Men will all have to leave. Team Secret and Secret Jin as well. They are in this next zone, and RRQ going to struggle to get out of this pickle.
Oh my goodness me! What was that?
Ice Shots able to wipe out RRQ. They go down in the Harry Potter Tower, and now Team Secret seem to be just stopping anyone who thinks they're a little bit too big. They're taking away their boots straight away. Unfortunately, Yuhai might have just bitten off too much there. Ice Shots, getting that loot on up and seeing what he can find. Unlikely he's going to go for this res, but might be able to swing out wide if he's lucky. See if he mounts up.
I mean, I think he should go for this res. Right now, Yuhai is definitely still in the circle. He's gone down quite a few times, though, so he is ticking away. It will be an absolute miracle if iShots gets to him in time, but instead iShots is going to move away and get shot on the cross. Unfortunate stuff, but Team Secret held on for a damn good amount of time there.
4 players alive for Futbolists still. They've just been bunkered down in their 3-stack, and now they make the move. They make the cross as soon as 4 Angry Men and BİGETRON start to fight. That is their opening, and they know it. They've sent all the way across to the church, to the high ground, and they continue their watchful oversight of this zone. 4 angry men going low, going down, left and right. 2 players remain for them, but BİGETRON, they've been gifted as good as they gave. And they are down to 2 as well. One of them knocked down on knee. Lovazin from up high has that M4 to spray them down.
You mentioned that movement from Futbolist, and that's why this team is so very proud of their teammate Solkay, who they firmly believe to be one of the best IGLs in the Western scene. Lutz dropping a nade over the top. Let's see if that gets anything done as of yet. Team Secret Jin trying to hold back the tide of teams. Nice nade there from 4AM, but they have other teams to worry about.
They've got Zuxi to worry about as well, and Lovazin starts to chime in, and 2 teams like that get wiped. 4 angry men, by the looks of things, went down first, and now Secret Jin, the last thing standing between Futbolist and a dominant performance. 14 kills, and they're looking to level it up to 17. Nades flying in, trying to pick up the more points, or as many points as they can, I should say. GZ last standing, looks for the sprayer on the wide, but Lutz is there, will shut it down. Lovazin sends in, and Futbolist take it home.
It's not happening. That ball goes straight through, flying into the net. What a win that was.